Jimmy Broadbent and Misha Shaldrin are driving for Bilstein in a BMW M4 at the Nürburgring. And I'm in that BMW M4 in a multi-class race, and behind me I've got a load of angry GT3s, GT2s, other GT4s, cup cars, and in this video we want to find out what it's like to be in a slower class car at the Nürburgring in these sort of rainy conditions. We're going to find out. I really hope that I'm on wet tyres here, otherwise my life is going to be even worse. So we're going to have cars coming past here. I'm going to be in the mirrors a lot, that's why I'm in VR. And I am sort of used to this. I do multi-class karting in the UK. I've won a karting championship in the UK where I was in the 4-stroke class, mixed in with faster 2-strokes, and I was able to drive quite smartly, but I don't know at this level. We're going to go green imminently. There's a car on my right hand side. Looks like it might be a Lexus or a Skyline, but a GT3 no doubt. So what's going to happen? Right, we go, go, go. I'm just going to stick to the middle. There's a car on the outside. There's a Porsche going to get through on the inside. Right now I've got to concentrate and hit my braking point. You can see the glow of the Bentley just ahead of us. You don't want to hit a high class car. Looks like there's no one on the inside. Oh, it just feels like I'm in treacle compared to the GT3s. There just is not the acceleration. There's a Porsche behind us. So what I've got to do is stick to my lines. Now the real thing, obviously, you'll see that drivers are on the indicators a lot. And when you go and drive the Nordschleife on a tourist day, there's actually a whole... So you do that, all the GT3 drivers are going to be like, that guy just doesn't know what he's doing. On a tourist day, it's basically just driving like a public road. You have to overtake on one side, etc. Sounds like a Porsche Cup car there. Oh my goodness, the brakes aren't there in the GT4. I've got to remember that. I'm not in a GT3. The visibility's bad. I've got a Porsche on the outside. There they're going to go. There's no spotter in these things in real life, really, as far as I understand. And I don't have the same downforce. You see there, I ended up cutting up the Porsche. Trying to understand them. You just got to understand these cars are going to just go away from us. Until we're racing people in our class, they're going to get away. And you don't get this in Formula 1, basically. This is a multi-class thing, and we want to ultimately do our race at the best speed we can, really. Let's try not to spin here. Oh my goodness, without getting people's way now. Looks like might be some GT4s behind us, which would be good. No, it's a Lambo. There might be the Super Trofeo. And sometimes you end up racing in classes where you're faster than the other class down the straight, for example, and they're fast from the corners, or vice versa. Now, we've got the whole Nordschleife to contend with. Low visibility. You know I like driving in low visibility because it dials me into my other senses, I find. There we go. Gonna go across the grass here. Hopefully not hit the barrier. Oh! Just about got away with that, I think. You can see there's a bit of a traffic jam here because we are sort of catching those Porsche Cup cars a little bit. You know, in the real thing there'll be yellow zones and code 60s and we'll bunch it all up. That's one of the most frustrating things about multi-class karting. If you're the faster class, which I've always done, if you're in a yellow flag situation, you're stuck behind a slower car, you know you're just losing time. Sort of driving a little bit sideways through there, you can see. The grip is minimal. And the downforce... Oh no! The downforce is really minimal in these GT4s, and I went in there stupidly, and that would be a big crash. And now I'm in with the Super Trofeos for my sins. This is proper multi-class now. Take that, Lambo, but do I have damage on my car? I don't know. I don't want to have a similar situation at Adenauer coming too hot. I did crash here, I believe, in the Nürburgring 24 hours in iRacing at night. And I have to say, by the way, like, when you're doing the Nürburgring online in competitive racing in something like 24 hours, trying to hit your lap time lap after lap is such a grueling experience because there's so many opportunities to make mistakes, and then you can over push to try and catch up and meet back up with your delta. It's very dangerous. It's my tip for anyone who's doing that. In fact, let us know in the comments if you've driven the Nordschleife in sim racing, and if so, what your tips are. See, I don't know if we're meant to be faster than these Lambos. All I know is I can't see a damn thing right now. That was lucky. Trying to predict where the curbs are. But sometimes the curbs are helping me to stay on track. It's nice when I feel like I'm sort of using the force to get around, like I was there. Don't want to carry too much speed here. We don't have GT3 level downforce. And just imagine now we're going to have those GT3s catch us up and sort of be flashing their lights trying to get past. Absolutely insane. Because I feel like the track's almost rendering itself in front of me here. Obviously it isn't. It's just visibility. So here we go. Now we need to have full commitment here. Shouldn't be really braking heavily for a long time. Just before the carousel. We know ACC has a great rendition of the Nordschleife. We've seen that. We've analysed it against the real world footage. Feel like we might have a bit of a top end advantage over the Lambos. Definitely catching them now. And it's getting dark. Oh my goodness. That almost caught me out. This is very, very, very demanding. Lambo right up us. We're mixed in now. Come on! You just don't know in multi-class though. I don't know whether I'm meant to be faster than these Lambos or if I'm driving well. I'm going to assume because it's me I'm not driving well and I should be faster. But that can be a dangerous assumption to make. If we have the top speed, if we can keep touching point like this, we might catch them on the Dottinger Her. Gonna run out of road there, left hand side, yep. YouTube corner coming up. Evil curb on the inside there. Use the runoff that I know exists. I've done the equivalent of a track walk here because we've done such a detailed comparison on the channel of the Nordschleife with real life that I know when the curbs come out, I know when there's runoff, and I know when there's going to be a jump like there is now. And then on the left hand side it's going to jut out a little bit. Just here. And the next right hand is tricky. You don't want to miss your braking marker because there isn't really one, I've got to be honest. I really want this now. Oh, come on. I love it when sim racing just pushes you. Doesn't matter if you're having a bad day or a bad week, or when you're just in the sim, it just pushes you. Bad line for the second part. Okay, here we go. Dottinger. Are we ready? Do we have the pace over the Lambos in the rain? Can we get it down? It's a hunt to the finish line now. I think the answer's there on that one. Any more before Tiergarten? Oh, it might be the Iron Dames. I'm feeling brave today. Get it stopped, lad. Get it stopped, lad. Oh, yes. Well, there we go. All credit to Super GT, Misha, Steve, Jimmy. Doing this for real, I can't even comprehend it. But, yeah, multi-class. You got to think in a different way. You got to drive in a different way. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. 14th overall. I will take it. More videos around here. Definitely go check them out if you want it. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.